Hey, what's going on, guys? It's been a while. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's been about a year since I put out anything on this channel. Um, so this is kind of a weird, like, rebranding thing, if you want to call it that. Trying to say that you're rebranding something with like 200 subs, it sounds kind of strange, right? I just didn't want to start putting out other videos and then people are like, "Oh, why did this just happen? You're not going to explain this." So this is the explanation. I'm kind of I've always wanted to cover like comic book stuff, but I just being in Japan, it always seemed easier to cover Pokemon stuff because evident by the stuff on this side, I have far more Pokemon stuff than I have on my comic book side. A room split in half if you couldn't tell. Yeah, so there's just way less comics, more Pokemon stuff. All this stuff on the right side here, all of this is from Japan, all of it. So I've been reading comics off and on since I've been here, but not as much as I've been getting into Pokemon stuff. To be honest with you, anime is a different story, but I really want to put out videos about comic book stuff. I really love comic books, and I think that's what I want to do. And I had the wrong mindset, truthfully and honestly, about YouTube when I first started last year, I think. Um, and it was just, hey, get the 10-minute thing to like get the YouTube algorithm to notice you, and that was where my mindset was, and it was wrong. I should have just been doing this for fun. Entirely. And that's where I messed up, and that was definitely my fault. So if you're expecting like any long 10-minute videos, they may happen, but that's not my primary focus. I believe with the amount of time that I have being in the military here on an active military base, an extremely active military base, as of the recent stuff going on in the world, I don't think a 10-minute video, me editing for hours to compress a 10-minute video, or looking for content to make a 10-minute video makes any sense. That just, yeah, I don't think that's it's a good idea. So a lot of things are happening coming up that sparked this. I was talking about this over a week ago with a friend of mine named Vegetus, um, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do it now. I think this is the best time to do it. There's Gotham Knights coming out in about what is it, a year? Is it end of this year? I don't remember when. I can't remember. Wow. Then there's the Suicide Squad stuff coming out. I may do some movie reviews like the New Mutants. I'm probably gonna go see that movie next weekend here on base. I believe it's playing on base with a limited number of people with the whole constraints that we have. So I think I may get into that. I gotta remember how to edit things. At this point, I haven't even downloaded my old editing software, so I haven't even gotten to that. I don't even have the thing for the thumbnail, but the thumbnail I'll make it after this. Normally, before I make the thumbnails before I did the video, so I had a direction. This is more just me talking and explaining. There isn't really like a script to this. Hence why I'm saying so much. I don't normally do that generally. So this is what this is. I to put it into let's say a a category. Obviously, I really like Pokemon, and I may still do. I'm probably still gonna be doing some Pokemon videos, but that won't be my focus. The comic book stuff is what I really want to focus on. I really love the Bat family, not necessarily Batman himself in the posters right there. So it's kind of weird for me to say that he isn't my focus. He'll definitely be involved, but my favorite heroes are Red Hood and Nightwing. That's not in any order. I switched the order. It would be Nightwing and then Red Hood. So then that's the order. Actually, funny enough, that's a JoJo thing. That's not we're not covering JoJo here. But Nightwing, favorite hero of all time, and as far as Marvel goes, I'm probably going to want to cover maybe Spider-Man, Black Panther for sure. More on that later, but the Bat family is what I want to cover. The Deceased is what's looking like what I want to look at right now, as far as like the most recent stuff, and then the Injustice Zero year that's been recently started up, and people are speculating there's going to be a game tie-in. So of course, video games. I love video games, comic books. Put them together. Simple. So there's a lot happening for DC. The DC fandom's already kicked off. I'm already late on that, but better late than never, right? So that's what this is. Sorry if I rambled on a little bit. This was not scripted. I just started talking. And if you feel like you're not here for the comic book stuff, I completely understand. There's 202 subs, and I appreciate all of you, but I completely understand if you unsub if you don't want to hear the comic book stuff from me. If you just here for the Pokemon stuff, it may be, I don't even know what ratio I want to give. Maybe 70% comic books, 30% Pokemon, but it'll be there, but it won't be there as often because my focus is just somewhere else right now. Pokemon, the games are fine. The VGC scene was fine. I liked it. I was better as a singles player, honestly. I was still learning VGC while I was playing. But comic books, I feel like I had a lot of fun with the Arkham games. I played all of them to completion. I think I platinum two of those. I didn't platinum Origins. I know that for sure. I finished Origins, and the game just whatever for me. But that's neither here nor there. So that's this what the focus is going to be for me. It's going to be more Nightwing, Red Hood, Tim Drake. I don't like Damian Wayne as a character because of his personality, but he's a Robin. He's one of the four main Robins, so I don't mind covering stuff with him. But Deceased, and the other three tie-ins that's going on right now, and the 0 Year is what I want to get into. I have to get more knowledge as far as the editing process, and we'll see how that goes from there. But let me know what you guys think. I know if it's the Pokemon stuff, and if you're here for the Pokemon stuff, and you say, Dom, I don't want this, and I appreciate it, but I'm unsubbing. It's fine. If the sub count drops, I completely understand, and I have no hard feelings about it. Going from Pokemon to comic books it's a huge leap. It's ridiculously huge. It would have made more sense if I went from Pokemon to Digimon. That would make more sense. So I completely understand. I'm not faulting any of you for it. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.